here I am back at Rutland Water, my first visit here since December 2019, and my first port of call today is the shoveler hide, and it looks as though there's plenty of birds to see and film. And first up is the Egyptian goose. They were introduced to the UK as ornamental wildfowl and now successfully breed in the wild as feral birds. Quite a large flock of lapwing has just risen into the air, but I can hear a chainsaw or something in the distance, and I think they're being disturbed by that, but they soon come back down to earth. It's really good to see some young common tern here today. I don't think I've ever seen so many all together before. They're waiting for the adult birds to come in and feed them, both on the nest platforms and on the shoreline, but I can only see one adult around at the moment. Also on view is this avocet. It's a young one. You can see the plumage is still quite brown, and there's 2 or 3 great white egret around. I remember a few years ago getting really excited about going to one of my local reserves to try and film one for the first time, but now they're getting quite a regular sight and have started to breed here in the UK, and that dagger-like bill is yellow for most of the year but turns almost black in breeding birds. This part of the reserve is excellent for waders, and there's quite a selection here today. These are green sandpiper. Green doesn't refer to their plumage, it refers to the colour of their legs, which can be green but also brown or yellow. They can be seen feeding around marshes, flooded gravel pits and rivers, and even sewage works, and feeding along the edge of the far shore is another sandpiper species. This is the common sandpiper. And feeding partly hidden in the reeds reveals several snipe busily feeding. And here's yet another wader. It's a dunlin. There were 2 on view, but one has disappeared into the reeds. I think this could be the first time I've filmed dunlin here at Rutland Water. I've seen and filmed them regularly when visiting coastal reserves like Frampton Marsh and Titchwell. Well, as the young avocet comes ashore for a rest, I'm going to move on, check out some more hides. I'm in the buzzard hide now, another hide that looks out over Lagoon 3, and out on the sandbank there's a line of tufted duck, now moving into eclipse plumage. And moving out into the open after skulking in the reeds is a dabchick, or little grebe, still in its summer or breeding plumage, which in winter will turn much drabber, rather like this bird, but this little grebe is a youngster, and if you look closely you can still see the remains of the yellow gape at the base of its beak. Okay, moving ever onward. This is this new hide overlooking Lagoon 2. Not much to be seen from here, apart from hundreds of sand martins as they swoop above the water, catching invertebrates, and not too far away, but out of sight from here, is a rather large, man-made nesting bank made from concrete blocks with holes drilled in. And off we go again. Crate hide, and it looks as though there isn't that much to see from here, just 2 other members of the heron family, this time a little egret, and just to the right a grey heron. And I've just about got enough time to check out one more hide. Okay, this is the last hide I'll be visiting today. It's the lapwing hide that overlooks a vast stretch of water. But there are some birds to be seen, literally hundreds, of arguably Rutland Water's most numerous species, the tufted duck. And that's almost it. The shoveler hide was by far the best here today, but it's great to be back here at Rutland Water once again, and I'm sure there'll be many more visits to come as we move into autumn and winter. See you next time.